Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on the video. Real quick, this video is part of a longer video where I give my point of view on this topic as well as other topics that you might be interested in. So if you want to see the entire video, you can click on one of the links below or one of the cards that'll be in the video. Thanks. Capitalism versus crony-capitalism. So many people conflate the two when they couldn't be more opposite to each other. Capitalism is a system in which the free from manipulation, exchange of goods and services results in prosperity for everyone involved. Crony-capitalism, on the other hand, is a manipulated system in which special interests pay off politicians and or bureaucrats to rig the system to benefit them. This results in monopolies, price gouging, and lower quality goods and services. The technology sector, for the most part, has been able to stay free of crony-capitalism. And look at all the advancements that we've had in the last few decades. True capitalism is what made this country into arguably the greatest country in human history, while crony-capitalism is one of the things that's destroying it. There's a popular saying that says that money is the root of all evil, but that's not the entire saying. There's a part missing, a very important part. The complete saying is that the love of money is the root of all evil. In other words, greed. We need to guard against human nature. A free and true capitalist system focuses on supply and demand and has natural guards against abuse and manipulation. Let's talk about some of the reasons why some people say capitalism is bad. I saw a clip on YouTube that was talking about how capitalism is responsible for the death of this planet because of burning fossil fuels to make unnecessary products. First off, if there weren't a demand for a product, companies wouldn't make it. And second, if it wasn't for capitalism, you wouldn't have all the equipment necessary to make your video while sitting in your climate-controlled home with high-speed internet. I saw another video. I'll link all the videos I referenced below so you can watch them if you like. So the second video is on the Jubilee channel, and it's from a series of videos they produce called Middle Ground. They're good. You should watch them. Anyway, this video sits capitalists and socialists down to see if they can find middle ground. At one point, one of the participants points out that restaurant workers make very little money for very hard work. Okay, let's take a dishwasher for example. Yes, it's tiring work, but it's not difficult work. Most anyone can do that job, and that's why it doesn't pay much. So if you think that dishwashers aren't paid enough, tip 100% next time you go out to eat. Because if you want the restaurant to pay them more, that $10 burger is going to be $20. And what are you most likely to do when you see that $20 burger on the menu? Go to the restaurant across the street that sells it for $10. So put your money where your mouth is. You can't just say that someone should be paid more without thinking it through. Every action has an opposite and equal reaction. But this is taking me to a different topic than the living wage topic, and that's for a future video. For now, I'll just say that in a capitalist system, you're going to get paid what people are willing to give for the particular product or service that you provide. So let's go over some of the pros of capitalism and some of the cons of crony-capitalism. The pros of true capitalism: more competition. In a true capitalist system, the government doesn't create barriers for entry to a particular business by placing unnecessary regulatory and permitting burdens on a new business. This allows for more competition and helps guard against monopolies, better quality goods and services. Because big business can't keep out the competition through their lackeys in government, big business is forced to compete for customers by improving their goods and services. More upward economic mobility. Because there's no minimum wage in a capitalist system, people can't support a family by flipping burgers. So they start by flipping burgers, then become a manager, and hopefully move up to owning their own franchise. I've seen it happen. Or they educate themselves and acquire skills which will get them a job that will allow them to support a family. There's so much more, but I'll stop there for now. If you have a counterpoint, please comment below. Now, the cons of crony-capitalism. Monopolies. Big business pays off their buddies in government to make it virtually impossible for new, smaller businesses to enter their space and compete with them. So you get lower quality goods and services. Because there's little to no competition for big business, they don't have to earn your business. Customers can't go anywhere else, so why should they worry about improving their goods or services? Less worker growth and prosperity. Big business will gladly pay $13, $14, or $15 an hour for a job that's worth $5 an hour if it means that the small business down the street will have to shut down and they'll have less competition. There's less motivation for a worker to better themselves and move up because they get comfortable with just making ends meet. Okay, I'm going to get slightly off topic again. I've heard people say that if you're a business and you can't afford to pay people a living wage, then you shouldn't be in business. Not every job is meant to pay enough to support a family. A living wage is the reason that it costs $60 to take my kids to McDonald's. When my dad took us to McDonald's, he paid much less, even when you account for inflation. If a teenager making my burger is working a part-time job at $5 an hour, it's going to be a lot more affordable for me to take my family to McDonald's. But because here in California, for example, there's a $13 hourly minimum, that family trip to McDonald's costs $60 instead of $30. And if the difference between $30 and $60 is insignificant to you, then you're privileged. Good for you. But you need to understand that in your quest to help the poor make more, you're literally making it harder for them to feed their families. Not to mention that the teenager who would have gained valuable experience at a young age from that job won't be able to get it because an older, more experienced worker was willing to accept the $15 an hour. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please press like and share it. And don't forget to press the notification bell so that you're notified when I release a new video. If you want to support me and help me make more and better quality videos, check out Consequential Gear in the links below. I'm launching the store on Black Friday. It's high quality gear for a fair price and the designs are pretty cool if I may say so myself. Alright guys, have a productive and successful day. I'll see you in the next video.